Hi there, sign of Aquarius. This is Kim here to do your reading. It's a next 48-hour reading. Hope you're doing really well out there. If you like the video, hit the like button and do subscribe and come back. Let's see. Messages for Aquarius. Using the Urban Tarot, we're just going to see what cards want to come out first for Aquarius. Those Six of Cups in the reverse and the Five of Swords in the reverse. Justice and the Prince of Swords in the reverse, or the King of Swords in the reverse. So this feels, well, it feels like a soulmate in separation, whether you've met that person or not, because there's different people, and different people are going to relate to it differently. You could feel apart from somebody that you want not apart. And it may be that you're calling in this energy. That might be why it's in the reverse. Usually there's some networking and communication, like healing, that needs to be done with that Six of Cups. The Seven of Cups is underlying issue, and that means that there's a lot of choices. There's a lot of options. There is a chance that not all is clear, though. Okay, I'm going to use the original tarot to clarify it. Look at that. Ten of Swords and the Seven of Cups again here on this break. Okay, so Five of Swords in the reverse. Not wanting to fight. Look, not wanting to fight. Not fighting, not being pulled into some kind of argument or conflict. And then the Wheel of Fortune is saying, well, yes, and that would be very wise, because the Wheel of Fortune is now going to bring in something really good for you for, you know, after all that you've maybe had to go through. This is sometimes my single and mingle card, so it could be like saying to get out there, because there's someone that you're gonna, or that you're supposed to meet at this time. It's time for celebration. And it's time for abundance and energies to come together. So there's this complete contrast of what is and what's coming. We have Justice with truth or clarity, and it's a situation that gets balanced out. Right, the Hermit, this is you sometimes even maybe feeling alone in a group, even if you're around others, because there's a different truth or clarity to you than what is in this group. Even though they're good, there's nothing wrong with it. There could be a chance that this group is an influence to things that, I don't know, that might impair your thinking. You do go your own way. You march to the beat of your own drum with this Hermit energy. And you are carrying the Star energy. So you're finding your own way. And you're not letting somebody else speak for what is considered your truth. So you're not letting somebody else speak. It's weird. Because I see it as maybe even isolating yourself from friends and family, if you're relating to that. The Wheel of Fortune brings in something fated. Something that faded, something that it feels like you've already put a whole lot of energy into. Prince of Swords in the reverse, or the King of Swords in the reverse. Sometimes it feels like that could be the person who's, I don't know, maybe using their intellect for all the wrong reasons. And there's some kind of burnout with either this person, it says the hacker, but in the reverse it would be someone who's not using their mind for the best things. And therefore there may be exhaustion on your part of you having to carry so much more than this person. Yeah, I have exhausted and burnout. So it's Libra, Virgo energy. You're wanting to go off on your own. I don't know, something about finding your truth. We're going to get another deck and do this bottom row. Let's see what we get. Okay, tell me about the Ten of Wands. Tell me about doing basically all that you can, and it's carrying a lot. It's carrying a lot. You're like, where's some news? Well, you're done waiting for some news. Ooh. There is wealth. There is prosperity. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. You're going to realize these connections are really good, wealthy, strong, established connections. This is good. This is like really positive. Ten of Pentacles is positive. And it's fated for you. And I like that you don't want the drama. Don't like the drama. Taking something very seriously. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. It has to do with you really not wanting to even take a break. And it might lead to some exhaustion, I think. I think that's why it's like that. So make sure you get your rest. Make sure you get your rest, and it may be something that you have to take time out to think about, putting more effort into thinking about whatever this is. There's something on your path that's going to change, or direction, path direction is going to change. There's putting more effort into healing situations that you maybe didn't want to give the time of day to think about, but you are. And it's about healing that. There's something on your path that changed because, or that will change because you're not going to be so attached to a certain outcome. And this is about breaking down your boundaries. So if you weren't opening yourself to others, it may be like, you know, maybe some walls that you had defensively up are coming down, right? So no attachment here, or little attachment. Maybe even little attachment to how something gets rebuilt, or even if something gets rebuilt. Trying to, maybe even, I don't know, trying to emotionally disconnect from a situation. Somebody is wanting to come back home. Or to come back, or to return, or to fix something. So why hermit mode so much? Tell me about that. Why hermit mode so much? So you have to reflect on a certain partnership that didn't work out, and why. And why something was fated to have gone the way that it did. That is something that only you will really understand. No one will understand, and that's your experience alone. done all that you can do. You don't want to carry all the burden for everyone. So, divine timing. It's divine timing unwinding, and the Knight of Swords is change. It's a seize the day energy. It could be information that gets you moving in the right direction. This card wanted to come out strongly. What is going to be healed are the family connections. More effort is going to be put into healing them and healing these established issues, but also help given. I help you, you help me. There's a lot of wealth here. That's the prosperity that you're going towards. And the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, it's like this. So whatever it is, it has something in it that needs to be healed, but it's fated to be healed. It has to do with the effort and not being attached to how money or wealth or prosperity has to look to come in, right? Having wealthy, good connections, just like a lot of really strong network, that's sometimes worth more than money, really. So not being attached to how this kind of comes into you, I feel like is really important for you. There's the King of Swords reversed, and now we have the King of Swords upright, which means that at the end of the day, you get back to the energy that is you feeling like you. Strong, confident. This is a determined energy. It's very logical, very intelligent. Is responsible for a lot of people's successes, not just their own here, and really knows the rules and the regulations. And they know their stuff. They're the expert of whatever this is. And then the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. A fresh new start, the Hermit. All right, let's get some tea leaves and let's see what are your tea leaves want to say to you. What do your tea leaves want to say to you? We have bowl, plenty of material things. Have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Have reef, sorrow over a loss. Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Okay. Let's see here. What else do I have? I have tankard. This is the tankard. Celebration, fun, and enjoyment. If you choose to break out of whatever shell you're in. Leg, stepping into a new experience. And mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Somebody is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. That's what I've got. That's what I've got. So you are stepping into an experience. It's leading you to this fate, destiny. It's the bridge here to also wealth and prosperity and really good, like I said, really good establishing connections. Foundations. Ooh. 888. I am abundant. As you focus on all the wonderful things that surround you, you are clearing the path for more positive energy to flow into all areas of your life and creating a place for abundance. 888 says, I am abundant. Then I have 666, a wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so that you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. I am centered. And then I have 26. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. And you are tactful as you do this. 26. I am tactful. All right. And closing out your reading. Your powerful reading here for you, Aquarius. Right, I have opportunities. An important offer will be made. Be prepared. Dress to impress. And commitment. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. Now I have surprise. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. Wisdom, which is what the Hermit draws upon, is to focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. And that's what I've got for you. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.